This is a song I wrote about going to Mars. Any astronauts in the crowd? Now, statistically, that's not true. This is a song about how we don't get to go to Mars. They say that on Mars all the sunsets are blue. There's rust in the rocks and potato-shaped moons, and sand gets in places that sand shouldn't be. But they won't let us up there, so we'll never see. On the dark side of the moon, it's like 0 degrees. You gotta land on the light side, watch out for the cheese, or you'll make moon fondue and your ship will get stuck. But they won't let us up there, so who gives a darn? Parents, you're gonna have to explain to the kids why everyone laughed right there. I guess we'll just sit here and finish these beers and dream of what might be. Well, if I ever make it as an astronaut, I hope you go up there with me. I forgot to bring a soloist. Anyone want to take a solo right now? I heard a whistle. Okay, it didn't quite land the ending, but pretty good all the way through. In this galaxy alone, there are billions of suns and trillions of planets, counting this one. And rich men go up there to play Rocket Man, but they come right back down here as soon as they can. If they had you up there with them, they'd stay a while in orbit eternally. And if I ever make it as an astronaut, I hope you go up there with me. Yes, if I ever make it as an astronaut, I hope you stay up there with me. Oh, did you not hear it the first time? Please feel free to heckle, by the way. That's not a heckle, come on. Talk about my pants. They're Levi's. What? I like Stoffs, yeah. I could use their pants. Don't tell them I said that. All right, so this next song's about, oh, if I do that, I can see everyone's face, but that's probably also flashing a light in your eyes. That's an old theater trick. This song's about, anybody here stop at a gas station on the way here? Less people than astronauts. Statistically unlikely. So if you go into a really good gas station, you're going to find that there's lots of substances there that they want you to take. And I'm trying to be very particular about how I put this. This is a song I wrote that's a satire. It's a parody. There, I've covered my bases. This is about gas station drugs. There's no other way to say it. Younger people in the audience, this is not an endorsement, but it's going to sound like one for a second. Okay. Gas station drugs are safe and fun. You take two and I'll take one. Then we'll have coffee for the road. Right past the tire gauges is a pharmacy. Most outrageous, get what you need to lighten your load. Delta 8, Delta 9, man, they got me feeling fine. When Delta 10 comes, I'm gonna be around. Stack of 2, stack of 3, 357 super speed, boy, they really got my number down. And I've been gas station sober for 2 years. I don't need booze, Provigil or cocaine. Everything I need is right over the counter. They'll keep you awake from Belleville to Maine. Yellow jackets and trucker speed. The package says it's B12 and caffeine. Man, I swear there's more to them than that. They're about as big as a puppy's head. Big black and yellow and red. They'll keep you up, stop you from getting fat. Stay away from Neptune's fix unless you're good with sharing sticks. Tea and Neptune, you're the worst thing that I've seen. Krane with some CBD sounds like a good lunch to me. Somebody got it. I heard the Krane user. Throw in a Lancashire ham and cheese. A glass rose by any other name is just as sweet. You keep the rose, I will keep the glass. 'Cause the road gets real dull out past Tulsa, Oklahoma. Might as well drive it. Really? 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 Really, 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 really fast. Now here's the country moral portion of this. Kids, ignore the rest of the song and just listen to this part, please. I just saw Tom 2 nights ago, then today his heart explodes. It must have been those diet Mountain Dews. 'Cause gas station drugs are safe and fun. You take two and I'll take one. I've already had quite a few. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna give you a choice here. I got a song about a friend of mine who got a banjo from a nun. And I got a song about a deer who gets a job working at Kohl's. And neither one of them is very funny. Which would you like, deer or banjo? Okay, wait, one at a time. Deer? Banjo? Banjo, okay. What? Waffles? Golf? Why not both? Oh, because I wrote it down. All right. All I wanna do is get high and play my banjo. I can mean many things. Let the world pass me by. I bought a flange pedal. When I go out walking down the street, all of these people stop and stare at me. They don't bother me. They've got no time for me. Me and my banjo, me and my banjo, me and my banjo, me and my banjo. It's 22 past noon, I'm still missing her. If love was an open G, maybe it would play easier. When I go out walking down the street, I love these people stop and stare at me. They don't bother me, they've got no time for me. Me and my banjo, me and my banjo, me and my banjo, me and my banjo. People tell me keep my head above. That's not easy when there's nobody left to love. If you need someone tonight and you're feeling blue, I've got 5 strings and nowhere to be. I've been missing you. When I go out walking down the street, I love these people stop and stare at me. They don't bother me, they've got no time for me. Me and my banjo, me and my banjo, me and my banjo, me and my banjo, me and my, me and my banjo. Get out here, please. Owen and I used to be in a band back in high school. The name of the band was Cat Jump. That's shocking. Andy Orr is also here from the same band. So every surviving member is here. I guess Vince is also surviving. He's in Portland. Yeah, he's doing good.
Check 1, 2.
So it's rarer than it should be that we're in the same room.
It's very rare.
Yeah.
3 of the 4.
You have to put it like that.
It's Garrett Schmidt's birthday today, too.
Is it?
Yes.
Love that guy.
That was a lot of news for Garrett Schmidt.
He's also surviving.
Yes,
Okay.
he's alive.
Yeah.
It's
Good
his
to see
birthday.
him. Yeah. He can cry if he wants to. We're gonna play a song that. Oh, my fly's down. Thanks. You can just say that on the microphone.
Well, I didn't know if you want that to be a part of your thing.
You know what, I do, but now I want to immediately distract from it by playing a song. I creatively planned that the entire night. This song we wrote back in high school before we knew that there was a very famous song called Landslide. This is also called Landslide.
Though we've been together, we're drifting all apart. We love each other, but I'm breaking both our hearts. The gifts that I recited, all things must pass. You would be okay, but none of this could last. This landslide keeps rolling over you. This landslide keeps rolling over me. I keep feeling like I'm breaking down. It's too much to lose. But I love you, and it'll always stay that way.
We tried to be strong, tried to hold it down. We tried to help each other, you tried to help me along. Let's give it one more shot before we're through. Because I love you, God knows I do. But this landslide keeps rolling over you. This landslide keeps rolling over me. I keep feeling like I'm breaking down. It's too much to lose. But I love you, it'll always stay that way. We're always together. We're always apart.
Always apart.
Nothing in this world could keep me out of your heart. We're always in love.
Always in love.
We're always at home.
Always at home.
When I'm with you, babe, you make me feel so alone. I never meant to hurt you. Breaks my heart to see you cry. It won't happen again. We can keep it together if we try. We got this. We got love. We got what we need. We got what we were dreaming of. But this landslide keeps rolling over you. This landslide keeps rolling over me. I keep feeling like I'm breaking down. Too much to love you, it'll always stay that way. Yeah, I love you. He brought his own microphone? I didn't even notice that. I was so focused on keeping my fly down. Ain't that sweet? One man dueling banjos would be hilarious. I did, so like this is the first time I played to my knowledge, I played at a community theater. So I wanted to do something a little more theatrical, and I was thinking about it all day, and I couldn't think of anything. And then on the way here, I stopped at a gas station, and they had lottery tickets. And I was like, well, that's a way, right, to add something to the show. So I'm gonna scratch off this lottery ticket, and if it wins anything, we'll all split it. And there's 3 different ones, so we'll do them one at a time.
How are you gonna split $3?
We're gonna cross that when we get to it, okay? So this is a 7, 11, 21 ticket. That means if the numbers add up to 7, 11, or 21, we all get the money. So, I went and found a penny, too. Okay, so the most we can win on this first one is $1. I'm gonna trust you guys to do the math. First number is 5. No addition needed yet. But be ready if you want to get a calculator app out. The next number's coming up.
2.
It's 1. Someone check out that guy though, because that's a little too close. Corruption. So 5 plus 1 is, okay, cool. All right, last number coming up. The last number is a 5. $1.
$1.
This is the greatest night of my life. I had no idea we were gonna all leave here dollar heirs. I know, but there's this thing in show business. We don't want to do it all at once. There's the saying in show business is don't do it all at once. I'll tell you what. First, I'm gonna do a song about Applebee's. Anybody here been to an Applebee's? If I can remember all of the words, because there's a lot of them. I always wanted to write a talking blues song, and if you're not aware of talking blues, it's basically rap before rap, you know. So that's what this is. This is about Applebee's, and I used to go with Joel and Owen to TGI Fridays, which is a far better establishment. But I don't like Applebee's very much. That's going to be apparent here. And there will be a moment where parents, I'm sorry, but I am going to say the A word. You know which one, right? Yeah. It's the one you're thinking of. This isn't a trick. So if you want to earmuff, I will try and go like that before it comes out. Well, I used to love to go downtown. I used to love to hear the sound of people walking in and out of bars. Music floating everywhere, but the last time that I went there, I found a parking lot full of cars. And the places where the bars used to be stood a brand new shiny Applebee. And I hate Applebee's. But I thought maybe I'm not being fair. So I walked in to get a chair, and I was told there was a 40-minute wait. I said, there's a seat right over yonder, and the waiter, well, he had to ponder. He said, there's plenty of seats, we just ain't cleaned the plates. Then he gave me this little vibrating thing, said it'll vibrate, and it'll shake and ring, and it'll tell you when there's 40 minutes past. I said, I don't need no robot friend to tell me when 40 minutes in. If that shakes on me, I'll stick it up your ass. That's when the police took me away, and I came up with a plan on that day. Let's burn down the Applebee's, their cheap decor and tiny trees and memorabilia. We'll go up in smoke. We'll start a great big funeral pyre. The fumes from that nostalgia fire will make those corporate restaurateurs choke. Anybody here work at Applebee's? Should I ask? So I had a plan, you know. So I parked amongst the SUVs and I walked right into Applebee's. Waited 40 minutes in the line. And by the time I got situated, I was thirsty since I waited, so I ordered me some of that fancy sugary wine. I also tried to get a steak. There weren't no oven in that place. They brought me something microwaved and blue. And those drinks, they had me feeling blessed, but when I chewed that rubbery mess, I remembered what I came there to do. Cheap liquor will not save you from your sin. It's time to make your happy hour in. So let's burn down the Applebee's. We'll smash their weak Long Island teas and tear all of the knickknacks off the wall. If anybody tries to snitch, we'll cover them with mindless kitsch and show them the true meaning of last call. Well, that restaurant, it burned mighty fast, and soon the cops came roaring past, but I was gone before police were called. And I still ain't got no police file, cause I switched my plates off each half mile with a different set I'd taken off the wall. Those police, they will feel pretty vexed when they find out that Olive Garden's next. Yes, I burned down the Applebee's, and I'll burn yours down too if you please. I'm a corporate pyromaniac for hire. And if you want to save Main Street and have a decent meal to eat, then I'll come set your Applebee's on fire. And I'll come set your Walmart on fire. And I'll come set your Amazon warehouse on fire. And the entire Mormon Tabernacle choir. And I'll also set an orphanage on fire.
It's the same response everywhere. I'm not really going to do it.
Okay, I got time for 3 more, and I can't see anything, so someone needs to scream yes. 3? Okay. Waffle House. Last summer, my girlfriend and I, we got a dog, and we had to give it back. It was a very difficult thing to introduce in your song, but this was a good dog. It was not a good dog for us. We got it rehomed, and it's living its life now. But you know, you bring an animal into your house, sometimes it doesn't work out. Especially like this dog had some bad impulses. You know, chase the clergymen and neighbors and everything. Chase the cats all around. And the final straw, I caught it counterfeiting in the basement. So this is kind of I wrote this as kind of a breakup song for a dog, and I guess some other parts of my life bled into it, because I sent it to my partner, and she said, are you breaking up with me? I loved her the way I love a pit bull terrier. I would take her to the park, but I'd never marry her, because I've seen the way she plays with her toys, and I don't want to end up like those boys. I trusted her the way I don't trust carnival rides. She could keep it together mostly, but it only takes one time. And suddenly I'm flying, feet overhead. All it takes is one broken cable, and you're dead. Oh, you got a lot of good things going for you, but you got some things you really need to work out. And I love you, but I have my doubts. She needed me the way she needs an appendectomy. Get it over with quick and have a cool scar to remember me. She told me, honey, everyone likes you at first, and I would be a liar if I said that didn't hurt. Oh, you got a lot of good things going for you, but you got some things you really need to work out. And I love you, but I have my doubts. And I know all it takes is love, patience and time. But I've only got one of those to spare. So treat me like you treat a charity worker at a stoplight. Now let me once and make up a reason to look to the right. And when the light changes, don't look back at me. I'm only gonna bum you out. You've got places to be. Oh, you should be proud of the things that you put me through. And even though it didn't work out right, know that I will think of you tonight.
Thank you.
Someone just shout something, or was that just general shouting? What? 2 more songs? Okay. Oh, the lottery ticket. Yeah, come on, guys. We've only won $1 so far. These things famously pay out multiple times. So, oh man, did I lose the penny? Oh, wow. Theater people have to think about so much stuff, man, when they bring out their lottery tickets. All right. Yeah, okay, we'll see if a pig does this. Oh, I'm not going to mic that, but it is making a really pleasing sound. Okay, this is for $2. First number is 3. Again, no addition yet. The second number is 1. So again, we're trying to get to 7, 11, or 21. So someone here can figure out what 3 numbers would satisfy that. Yeah, I was just testing to see if there was a math savant in Roxana. There is not. Okay, so we're at 4. Here we go. Folks, you are not going to believe this, but the last number is 3. We have defied the odds on the back of the card. At this point, we have won twice. And if we don't win the last one, I'm going to drive into the river. Yeah, 3, 6, 7. Yes, yeah, we won. We've won $3. So start thinking about how we're going to spend it. Maybe we'll order something from Taco Bell. Though I wouldn't recommend it. No lettuce. This is the truth. Never mind, I'm not going to tell that truth. I want to play the deer song, because I'm going to play a song about somebody dying, but this is more fun. So I was driving through Edwardsville, not through, but like, you know, on the roads. And I drove past the Kohl's there, and there was a deer in the parking lot. And I was really tired, and I was like, well, I was probably getting off his shift. And then I pulled over because I was laughing so hard. And I was like, well, I'm going to write a funny song about that. And then I ended up writing a song that depressed me. We'll see how you feel about it. This song is called A Deer Gets a Job at a Kohl's. Dear me, I'm Maybe I'm a doe-eyed fawn working in a department store. How'd I get here? I didn't want a new career, but I'm out here folding clothes and scrubbing floors. I had trouble with the application, but they hired me on the spot. They just asked if I had felonies, and I told them I do not. I went to town for a stag. Pretty soon my ears were tagged. They said I had to work to make my way. I pay rent to a corporation. I think about it during rumination. This buck is really hustling for his pay. They said I'd get vacation, and I asked them, what is that? They said it's when you do the stuff that otherwise you can't. I'm mostly hanging housewares, selling Keurigs and kitchen chairs. I do my best and stay off the carpet. 9 to 5 or 8 to 4. Every day is such a bore, but it's better for a deer than going to Target. I was not born to be productive. I was not born to run machines. I was born to run through native meadows, far from asphalt, Mr. Beast, and TV screens. I got my piece of the pie, then I got replaced by AI. In fact, they replaced the entire herd. Now I sit in the parking lot, drinking beer and smoking pie, thinking of the trees and ticks and birds. It'd be funny if it wasn't so absurd.
Thank you.
Kids, don't be like that deer. There. Okay, do I have time for one more? Or are we good? Or, okay. Okay. Oh, the lottery ticket. Guys, we are on our way. If this last one is $3,000, what are we gonna do? If the last one's $3,000, I'm probably gonna lie. I shouldn't put that energy out there. And now it's on me if it loses. But. The last one's for $2. All right. So we have a total. We could make a total of $5. Well, I'm taking the $1 back that I put on the ticket. So okay. Work it out. Okay, we get contracts up front. The first number is 1. Gives us a lot of potential. Second number is 1. I actually don't like that. I don't like that. 5, 5, 5, 5, or 9. Or 19. I've never seen 19 on one of those. I need someone to verify that I'm not doing a bit here. The last number is 5, and we have 1. My friend Lindsay, everybody. Jump on stage really quick and verify it. Independently, you have no horse in this race.
Well, no, I do have
What
horse.
do you do?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
make
The
some
same
money.
horse every race.
All right, series number 1 is 5 plus 1 plus 5, which is? Beautiful. Row number 2 is 3 plus 1 plus 3, which is? 7. Very good. And our third row is 1 plus 1 plus 5, which is? 7.
you tell that Lindsay's a teacher? She's also an incredible songwriter. Wow, guys. Okay, well, we'll sort this out later. I'm going to play my last song. There was we were at war with the Japanese in the 1940s. Did you guys know that? I went to public school, so I had to look it up on Wikipedia. And during World War II, there was a U.S. government program that they literally just said, if anyone has an idea of how to beat the Japanese, let us know. And this dental surgeon and back specialist, the second part is more important, said, what if we put a bunch of bats in a bomb, and the bats will have little bombs tied to them. And then they'll go all across the Japanese countryside and explode and burn everything. And the government said, okay, we'll try it. And they actually built, you can look up, this is on Wikipedia. This song isn't, no matter how many times I add it, but it's called the Japanese Bat Bomb. And they built it, but then a bunch of the bats got out. And they went under a fuel truck on this army base, and they burned down half the army base. So the U.S. military was like, this is great. We can't even predict this weapon. That's the perfect weapon. So there were plans to put it into production, but then we came up with a nuclear bomb, and that's a lot more powerful. So this is kind of sort of a alternate history from the perspective of the guy who invented the bat bomb. I'm playing this last because this reminds me of Joel's songs. He writes about cryptids, and this is bats are real, but still.
As a dental surgeon, March of 1943. They need a way to beat the Japanese, so I stepped up. I made up a weapon that was elementary, but effective to a T. And I showed up. Little leather, incendiary feathers, they all agreed that it could work. And oh, in 16 days, my bomb will make its way to the shores of Nagasaki. America the beautiful lives on. Lately I've been drinking and feeling bad for what I've done to the land of the rising sun and its daughters. And many men and women will die from what I've made. They will fear my bat brigade flying over western water. We watched the fuel trucks burn, realized that it was our turn to tell men how to die. It's for the greater good. There is no other way. I'm sorry to say, America the beautiful America the beautiful lives on.
Thank you guys, you've been so cool. Appreciate you a lot. Congrats to Joel. I hope you guys love the rest of the night as much as I do too.